Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien speaking on Monday, uh, May 6th. Well, you had your Independence Day, Cinco de Mayo, yesterday. But today, I wanted to do a video on our favorite Georgia girl here, Stacey Abrams. She's still going crisscrossing the country saying, I won the election, I was robbed. And I should be the governor, but I'm not. What is wrong with Miss Abrams? I mean, who cares if she concedes the election? She lost it anyway. She should just pack up and go someplace else and do something instead of harping at this. The more she harps, the more people are going to go anti-Abrams on her. She doesn't get it. Why, if you're going to complain about an election that either got stolen to you or um, that you lost by a few votes, maybe a dog had something to do with it. Who knows? Anyway, that's sour grapes, Stacey Abrams, and you know it. Look at your history. You're supposed to be a proud Democrat, being African American, huh? Well, let me tell you about a predecessor of yours, James Tilden, 1876 election. He got robbed big time. But it was, as President Trump would say, there was collusion. And the reason why is because there was a backroom deal done here that cost you, Stacey Abrams. Your ancestors, your grandfather was involved in this mess and paid for it dearly. Even though he didn't, your ancestors, your grandfather and grandmother probably didn't know they were involved in it. It was a backroom deal. And here it goes. In 1876, the election was disputed between James Tilden and Rutherford B. Hayes. Rutherford B. Hayes lost. Big time. He should never have been president. But the Republicans wanted the presidency at all cost. The Democrats wanted something else at all costs, too. And they wanted to eliminate this, especially in the South, the radical Republicans. So the Republicans wanted the presidency, the Democrats wanted the South. So they went in a back room and said, okay, Mr. Tilden, you actually should be president, but we're asking you for our sake to forego this, and we'll say that Rutherford B. Hayes is president, and the Republicans in turn will turn over the South. There'll be no more Republicans in the South for the foreseeable future. And boy, for over 100 years, there was no Republicans in the South, were there? It was considered the solid South, Miss Abrams. And what did you get out of the deal? Jim Crow laws, because they wanted to put you guys, African Americans, in their place. Remember, the Republicans had given you the right to vote, the right to enter office, the right to do anything. So there were senators, representatives, mayors. Was there a governor? I'm not sure, but I think there was a governor of one of the states. Can you imagine a southern state with a black governor? Ooh, in the 1870s? Boy, that must have been fun. But you see, Stacey Abrams, that's what it was, the big deal. They cost you guys another 100 years of disaster, lynchings, and all kinds of stuff. And it was your party, the Democratic Party, that did that. They never fessed up to it, did they? No. Heck, as late as the 1970s, you still had people like George Wallace, very much segregationist. And did they ever fess up to it? Hell no. And then you are running on that parties. So see, you are the one that should be ashamed of running on the Democratic Party. All you African Americans. You don't get it, do you? That's because you got watermelons for brains. This is your favorite alien speaking, saying, come on, Miss Abrams, get off your high horse. Thanks.